That night in Atlanta, before I went to the ring, the whole place was screaming Goldberg. Every sign in the building was Goldberg. It was his town. He played football for Atlanta. And that was the atmosphere in the building.
Stands alone right now.
The first title against Hogan was, it was absolutely unbelievable. This kid had only been in the business 6 months, and I found myself, the owner of a winning streak. I was crushing guys right and left. And then here I go back to kind of my hometown, Atlanta, Georgia, where I'd played in the Georgia Dome.
When Bill Goldberg was on his rise, I was the guy. I was the leader of the NWO. I was, on a roll. Bill was at the right time, right place. He, sooner or later had to have a run-in with the main event, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, because I was running game. I was running the show back then.
And this man, go ahead, buddy.
Hogan walked out in segment one.
Kick Goldberg's butt.
The moment, the night, the world has been waiting for is on us.
Hogan is still at his best, and I'll tell you why. He's worried. He's nervous.
Hogan had a huge hand in my career. Just his presence and just his teachings.
That heightened sense of anticipation is now over. Let the match begin.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
The fans erupt at the bell. I've never seen that, never heard that in our sport.
The simple fact that you could have two men in the ring and not touch each other for 10 minutes, yet have the crowd on the edge of their seat, that was something I wanted to learn.
A history-making night. It's the biggest crowd ever to see a televised wrestling event on cable TV, and you're a part of it. And it could be the night where Goldberg walks away with the gold.
Well, it was terrifying because the old son of a bitch put Icy Hot in his armpit and pulled a headlock on me the first move.
Arguably the greatest champion our sport has ever had.
Don't think I don't know you did that on purpose. But that's what veterans do. And that's another obstacle that I needed to overcome and show him that I was worthy of the position that he was directly putting me in.
Well, Hogan has to be the biggest name in the history of this sport.
You have to realize that Hogan has been in some big matches, in some big venues, against some big men. So this is nothing new to him. But I would dare say that there's ever been a 100% groundswell against him like there is here tonight.
I was a big Goldberg fan. I saw this guy rise. I was like, oh my God, look, he's ripping through these people. In that moment where it was like, oh, he's facing Hulk Hogan for the championship on Monday Nitro. I told my family we got to leave our camping trip early and we got to go see this.
Now finish him off! Finish him off!
He's calling for it!
This is it! This is it! Your career's on the line here! Do it! Do it! This place will erupt when he picks him up.
He's got him up!
We've got a new heavyweight champion of the world. The first undefeated man in the history of this sport to ever win the world championship.
Winning the first title against Hogan was, it was absolutely unbelievable. Hogan had a huge hand in my career, quite obviously, choosing to put me over.
We've got a new champion. Listen to this.
The fact that made it cooler than anything was at the end of the night when we went off the air, the Falcons came out. And for me, that was the coolest part of my athletic career because the guys that I'd bled with, sweat with, cried with, and worked my ass off with to try to be like them, they wanted to be me that night. It was really cool.
The memories we made for everyone. I remember this like yesterday.
How many asses I kicked with these boots.
Roddy Piper's leather jacket. We need this.